We begin tonight with an update to a story that we brought to you on Wednesday about a little girl with terminal cancer trying to make it home to be with her family. She was too sick and fragile to fly commercially, so one area organization sent out a call to the community. Within 70 minutes, they had multiple pilots willing to fly her in their personal planes. Now, thanks to the quick thinking and generosity of a local pilot, that little girl landed right here in Spokane today to live out her final days at home instead of in a hospital. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk was at Felts Field earlier today. He's joining us now in the newsroom to recount the moments she landed.
Well, hardly a dry eye on that tarmac today when the plane landed. Now, instead of being stuck in a hospital room, this little girl will get to spend the rest of her days surrounded by family.
To know that this little 5-year-old girl got a raw deal and she's not going to be able to be here, the last thing I can imagine is leaving her in Texas in a cold hospital.
A little girl's last wish coming true as a jet touched down at Felts Field.
This whole experience has rocked me to my core. I don't know how else to explain it.
The 5-year-old girl we only know as Miss E was taken off chemo this week. Doctors in Houston say there's nothing else they can do.
All she wants to do is be with her siblings and have pizza. She wants to take another ride in Dad's truck, and that's what's going to happen.
Her siblings came running up to the plane. You couldn't hear them. They were squealing. They were so excited.
Had it not been for a Facebook post and a generous pilot from Idaho, Miss E may have never made it home to sleep in her own bed instead of a hospital room.
Her mom was saying that she was nervous about this flight. And here's a 5-year-old who I've said before takes care of everybody else, says, "You can hold my hand. You don't need to be scared."
It was a wonderful feeling for us to get to fly the sweetheart little girl.
Dennis Combs is the reason Miss E will now be surrounded by even more love in her final days.
We might go our whole lives not touch anyone like this little girl has done in 5 years.
Complete strangers waited out in the heat, holding signs, waving as Miss E got off the jet and into a limo, like a true princess.
Because she has to leave this world, I will make it my mission to go out there and help educate, help bring awareness to childhood cancer. This town has absolutely shown that we can do just about anything, so there's no reason to stop here. I want Miss E to know that we're going to help all of her little friends. There's 90 of her little people in this town.
I would pray for a miracle, and I do. But if not, the miracle has already been given to us by the bringing together of all these people with her little life.
In Spokane, Kyle Simchuk, KREM 2 News.